Hey, and welcome to Friday Tech Tip. My name is Carsten Mielbach, and today we're going to talk about some of the functionality you get with the Teams Premium license that you can add to a user. First, I'm going to show you how you do some customized policy, which means to add a background when people are joining one of your meetings. Let's start by seeing how you do that. So you start by signing into Teams Admin Center, and under the category meetings, you go down to customization policies. When you enter a menu that's related to the premium license, Microsoft has been so nice to just add a little premium icon up here, so we know, okay, this one is related to that extra license that we can assign to a user. If you don't have any premium licenses in your tenant, then the menu will not be visible. So you will only see it if there are some valid licenses that you can work with. So we're gonna work in global just for the ease of this example. In here we have the option to do a meeting theme, and a meeting theme is when you are joining in a meeting where you can decide your sound device and so on. You have the options to change the background and also your company logo if you want. The way you do it is that you go in here and change this one. Then you have the options to upload a logo. In this case, I haven't uploaded a logo. You have the option to upload a picture, which is the one that your customers or co-workers will see when they join. Again, Microsoft has been very nice to write the minimum requirements and maximum requirements for this picture. So you pretty much just upload it. You can define the different colors you want, and then you can do a preview to see how it looks. What I found is that when you do this, let's start by saying I'm better to technology than creating graphical contents. But when you do join a meeting with this one here, it's difficult to find the right picture, and I'll show you why. Because if we go into the client, and I have a test meeting here, and we go join, then this join window here, if you change the size of it, then it doesn't fit the formatting. So find the right picture is a little difficult, but I'm pretty sure your graphical department can help you with that part. But this is the picture in here that we get when we are joining or waiting in the lobby for getting into meetings. So that was in the Teams Admin Center under customization policies, and in here you can play around with that. So that was the first thing, how to do that. The next thing is that if you have the premium license, we can go in and predefine some meeting templates, which means that when a Teams user with the premium license are creating a new meeting, there are some templates where we have predefined the settings. Like, for example, if we want to do an internal meeting, we can put some restriction on. If you do an all open meeting, we can make that easy for the user so they don't have to do all the changes and decisions themselves. And again, we go into Teams Admin Center for doing that. In here in meeting templates, we create the templates. I have predefined something, so we can, for example, go in and take this one external open. If we go in and edit that one, then it will come up with, of course, a name and a description. And then all the settings we have that we normally can adjust our meeting themselves. But in here we set them and say, how do we want to set them? Do we want to apply a sensitivity label? And in case, which one do we want? We have the option to make it visible for the Teams user that are creating the meeting, which means that if he or she go in to change the meeting options, we can remove this option here so it's not visible, or we can lock it so it's visible, but there's no way he or she can change it. So if we do an internal confidential, we can actually lock everything down, so there is no excuse why you haven't done that one. but maybe it makes sense, and sometimes you do a template but you want to adjust a little in the control elements or the security in it. So let's say meeting enable end-to-end encryption here, we want to hide that one because we don't want that at all. Then comes up, yeah, it will be hidden from the organizer, and now it's hidden. So when an organizer is creating the meeting, it will not be an option to see this end-to-end encryption option. And of course, that's for all the options we have in the settings. And then when we're done, we click save. Now I don't want to break anything I've already created. Then when we have some templates here, we create a policy. And a policy is the one that where we assign a new policy, and then we can assign it or create a new policy, and then we can assign it to a user. Or if you're doing global, then that's what all users automatically will have. So in here we have the templates I've created. I can hide them, I can do whatever, but right now I think it makes sense to have them like this. So what does it look like for the end user? Well, when the end user are in here, then with new meetings we have this drop down, and here you can see we have the templates that I've created. So if I go in and say we want to do internal, we just want the window to come over so you can see here as well in here, and we have all the settings that are set up here, and we can go more options. We'll see in deeper dive. So that's the way that you do meeting templates. Hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, have a great day. See you next time.